Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 4 signs you have an attractive personality. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Mature responsibility. Do you take your commitments seriously? When you make a promise, do you follow through? We associate attractiveness with traits like confidence and charisma. But what about responsibility? What about trustworthiness? These important traits fly under the radar, but responsible people are some of the most attractive partners. So why is responsibility a desirable trait? It tells your partner that they can depend on you. A responsible person makes good decisions. A responsible person does the right thing whenever they can. They'll honor their commitments and they'll always follow through. To a potential partner, responsibility means trust, and trust may be the most important thing in a relationship. To create a deeper emotional connection, partners must trust each other. You and your partner have to protect each other's secrets, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities. So if you're a responsible person, your partner knows they can be open and honest with you, because responsibility in many ways demonstrates both integrity and respect. Not only are you a respectable person, but you make sure your partner feels the same level of respect and admiration. There's another important reason why responsibility is an attractive trait. Responsible people create stable and disciplined lifestyles. They tend to find more success in their careers because they've taken ownership of their goals and aspirations. Responsible people also create stronger friendships because their friends can trust and rely on them. Responsible people stay in control of their lives. That control breeds a unique type of independence and maturity, which many partners find irresistible. Maturity is another trait we commonly associate with attractiveness, but maturity and responsibility are almost always intertwined. You can't really have one without the other. Partners want to know that you're capable of making mature choices, and that requires a level of growth and responsibility. Responsibility is a sign of trust, strength, and maturity. All of those traits make your personality incredibly attractive. Number 2. Courageous kindness. Are you a kind person? How do you know? This can be a challenging question to answer. Kindness, like responsibility, doesn't make a big scene. It's not a showstopper. It doesn't turn any heads. Yet kindness may be the most sought-after trait on this list. So why is kindness so widely desired? The world is full of critical and judgmental people. People who want to bring you down. People who want to make you feel insecure or undermine your success. Everyone knows people like this. They may be your friends, your exes, or just strangers on the internet. You know how bad it feels to interact with someone who isn't kind to you. They belittle you, they silence you, and they act like your feelings don't matter. Now, a kind person, on the other hand, makes someone feel heard. You validate their feelings, support their struggles, and you push them to improve. So if you're a kind person, you're always there when people need you, even if they didn't ask for your help. Of course, kindness can mean a lot of different things. You may show kindness to a stranger on the street by empathizing with their misfortunes. You may show kindness to your best friend by simply listening to their problems. No act of kindness is better or worse than any other, but only a select few people choose to be compassionate when it's not required. If you're a kind person, you show empathy when no one is watching. That's what separates one kind action from a genuinely kind person. If you do something altruistic to earn a reward, that isn't kindness. Yeah, your behavior is helpful, that's a good thing, but a kind person doesn't think, "What's in it for me?" or "Why should I help them?" If you're a kind person, you're kind for the sake of being kind. Real kindness requires more than just an altruistic spirit. It requires courage and perseverance. In many situations, it's not easy to be kind. At least, it doesn't feel that way. You may, for example, encounter someone who's being ridiculed. It's easier to mind your own business, to walk away and focus on your own problems, but kind people fight for those who need them. They're willing to show empathy when it's easy and when it's difficult. That's what makes kind people like you so attractive to potential partners. You aren't just empathetic or a good listener. You're courageous. You take action and you stand up for what's right. You're doing something that very few people ever do, and that earns you the respect and affection of all kinds of people. Number 3. Infectious passion. Are you a passionate person? passion has many definitions. To some, passion means hours of hard work, chasing your ambitions until you succeed. To others, passion is an investment in your loved ones or your community. Passion may mean planning dates, showing physical affection, or buying thoughtful gifts for a partner. As different as these three definitions sound, they're all describing the same type of personality. You are passionate, and your passion is attractive because you're not afraid to care about the things and people in your life. Whether you care about your job, your partner, or a cause that matters to you, you're willing to make personal investments. And those investments motivate you to work, think, and care about the people in your life. Passionate people like you are some of the most inspiring people to spend time around. Your dedication is infectious and encourages others to make similar investments in their lives. Most of the world is ambivalent about most things. A lot of people have interests and ideas. They can rattle off a list of things they'd like to do or want to be. But how many people put in the hard work to accomplish those dreams? How many people are willing to make sacrifices for something or someone that they love? All right, let's say you love to play guitar. You tell everyone how much you like to play music. You say that you want to be a professional musician someday. But here's the problem. Despite how much you talk about playing the guitar, you hardly ever do it. You like the idea of playing the guitar, but you don't follow through. You don't take action. Without action, an idea is just an idea. It never materializes into anything real. But passionate people cross that boundary. If you're a passionate person, you pursue your ideas and transform them into real-life achievements. You could say the same thing about passion in your relationships. You may talk about being a good partner, and in theory, you want to make your partner feel loved, heard, and supported. But how often do you actually do those things? How often do you make sacrifices for the person you love? Remember, a passionate person is not afraid to make investments. The passionate person shows that they care. If you aren't afraid to take action and show that you care, you have an attractive personality. Number 4. Vulnerable confidence. It's no secret that confidence is attractive. It stands at the top of most people's lists. But let's dig a little deeper. If you're a confident person, what makes your personality attractive? Why does self-assurance make you a more appealing partner? Confidence has a powerful psychological impact. Like passion, your confidence ripples outward. If you're confident in yourself, you may notice that other people are more confident around you. You're able to find and embrace your strengths, and that encourages your friends and partners to follow in your footsteps. They see your confidence in everything you do, in the way you speak, act, and carry yourself. They're inspired by the fearless way you display your personality to the world. Because it's hard to be yourself, isn't it? We hear one piece of advice all the time: be yourself. But yourself is one of the scariest things you can be. It's much easier to act like someone else or to tone down your true personality. That's an issue that many insecure people face. They immerse themselves in social situations, but they're scared to let their real personality show. They display to others a muted version of themselves, someone who's distant, aloof, and careless. This person may think they're playing it cool, but in reality, they're presenting a watered-down version of who they really are. And that makes them less attractive to the confident people who want to see their real selves. Confident people, on the other hand, put their individuality on display. As a confident person, you show the world exactly what kind of person you are because you're not afraid to embrace your flaws. You like who you are, and you want other people to see your quirks. Those quirks are usually the most lovable things about you, so you frame them and advertise them to the world. Confidence is also related to your sense of humor, another attractive personality trait. If you don't have confidence, you may hide your great sense of humor below the surface. You may not show people how funny or clever you really are because you're not confident in the things you say. On the other hand, if you're a confident person, you use your sense of humor to show others how fun you can be. You're not afraid to make jokes, take social risks, or make a fool out of yourself. If you make a mistake, you can laugh at yourself instead of feeling embarrassed or insecure. Before other people can laugh with you, you have to be able to laugh at your own failures. You have to confidently accept yourself, flaws and all. If you can do that, you have an attractive personality. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.